Stress is one of the most underrated accelerators for hair loss in men, especially for dads, because stress doesn't feel extreme, it feels normal. Here's how stress actually shows up on your scalp. Okay, so here's what's happening under the hood. When you're stressed, and I'm talking about your everyday normal dad stress, not like my house is on fire, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is basically like your body's alarm system. It's supposed to help you survive danger, like your spider sense. But here's the problem. Your body can't tell the difference between a lion chasing you and your toddler throwing the tantrum in the grocery store. So what happens? Cortisol floods your system. And when cortisol stays elevated for weeks, months, or years, which is what happens when you're a dad juggling work, kids, bills, and maybe a wife who's also stressed out, it starts messing with your hair follicles. Here's how. Number one, cortisol shrinks your hair follicles. It literally makes them smaller. Smaller follicles produce thinner, weaker hair. Over time, those follicles just stop producing hair altogether. Number two, it disrupts your hair growth cycle. Your hair grows in phases. There's the growth phase, the resting phase, and the shedding phase. Stress pushes more of your hair into that shedding phase all at once. That's why you might notice clumps of hair in the shower drain after a rough week. Number three, cortisol reduces blood flow to your scalp. Your hair follicles need oxygen and nutrients to grow. When blood flow drops, your follicles are basically starving. It's like trying to grow a garden without water. And here's the kicker. That kind of hair loss is called telogen effluvium. Big fancy word. All it means is stress-related shedding. And the scary part, you won't notice it right away. It takes about 2 to 3 months after a stressful event for your hair to actually fall out. So if you're sitting here thinking, man, I've been shedding a lot lately, go back 2 to 3 months. What was happening then? Were you dealing with a job change, a new baby, financial stress, sleep deprivation, maybe a combination of some of these? That's your answer. Now, let me tell you why dad stress is especially brutal. It's not one big thing. It's 1,000 little things. It's waking up at 5 a.m. because your kid had a nightmare. It's worrying about daycare costs. It's trying to be present at home while also crushing it at work. It's the mental load of remembering doctor's appointments, school events, and when the last time was that you changed the air filter. I'm due, actually. Gotta change those. And because it's constant, your cortisol never gets a chance to really come down. But you're just living in this low-grade stress state 24/7. And your hair, it's paying the price. I remember when my third kid was born. I was running on maybe 4 hours of sleep a night. I was stressed out about money. I was stressed out about being a good dad. And about 3 months later, I noticed that my crown was looking thinner than usual. And I thought I was just imagining it. But when I looked at photos from a few months earlier, it was obvious. My hair had taken a hit. And that's when I realized this isn't just genetics. This is stress. Here's something that most people don't know. Stress doesn't just cause shedding. It also makes your scalp more sensitive to DHT. DHT is the hormone that causes male pattern baldness. It's what shrinks your hair follicles over time. And when your cortisol is high, your body produces more DHT. It's like a 1-2 punch. So even if you're genetically predisposed to hair loss, stress is going to speed it up. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. This is fine. Look, I'm not trying to tell you to go quit your job and move to the beach. That's not realistic. But what I am saying is that if you've been dealing with stress and noticing your hair thinning, now is the time to hit the reset button. The holidays are over, the chaos has calmed down a little bit, and your scalp, it needs support. That's why we put together the Starter Reset Kit, now extended for Valentine's Day. It's not about fixing your hair overnight, it's about giving your scalp a clean scale so it can actually recover from the stress that it's been dealing with. Here's what's in it. 1, the main growth elixir. This is our flagship product. It is packed with over 40 natural botanicals that support your scalp, block DHT, and improve blood flow to your hair follicles. Ingredients like bringraj, saw palmetto, black seed oil, ginseng, and peppermint, all the stuff that actually works. And 2, the Scalp Stimulator tool. This is key because remember, stress reduces blood flow to your scalp. The Scalp Stimulator helps bring that blood flow back. It's like giving your scalp a wake-up call. Think of it like this. The Elixir feeds the roots, the Scalp Stimulator preps the soil. And here's the deal. This is a February only offer. We only made a limited supply for the reset. So if you've been on the fence about trying something natural, this is your moment. Here's how it works. Go to watchstylingmain.com, add the Main Growth Elixir to your cart. At checkout, use the code FRESHSTART. And when you do that, the Scalp Stimulator will be added to your cart automatically at no extra cost. Plus you get free US shipping. This is not a magic pill. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to wake up tomorrow with a head full of hair. But what I will tell you is that if you're consistent, if you use this daily, and if you give your scalp the support that it needs, you're going to see a difference. And honestly, after the stress that your scalp has been through, it deserves a reset. Okay, so beyond the kit, let me give you some practical things that you can start doing right now, today, to manage stress and protect your hair. Number 1, sleep. I know it's easier said than done when you've got kids. An extra 30 minutes of sleep can lower your cortisol. Your body does most of its repair while you're sleeping, and that includes your hair follicles. Number 2, move your body. You don't need to become a gym rat. Just go for a walk, play with your kids outside, do something that gets your heart rate up. Exercise lowers cortisol and increases blood flow. Both of those things are great for your hair. Number 3, eat protein. Your hair is made of keratin, which is protein. If you're not eating enough protein, your body can't build a strong hair. Aim for at least 100 grams a day. Eggs, chicken, fish, beans, whatever works for you. Number 4, hydrate. Your hair is about 25% water. If you're dehydrated, your hair suffers. Drink more water. It's that simple. Number 5, take breaks. Even if it's just a 5-minute break, step outside, breathe, give your brain a rest. Chronic stress is what kills your hair. Little breaks throughout the day can make a big difference. Now let's talk about vitamins for just a second, because a lot of guys ask me, should I be taking supplements for my hair? But here's the truth. If you're deficient in certain vitamins, then yes, it can cause hair loss. The big ones are vitamin D, biotin, zinc, and iron. But here's the thing. Most guys aren't deficient. They're just stressed. And no amount of biotin is going to fix stress-related hair loss if you're not addressing the root cause. That said, if you're dealing with hair loss, it's worth getting your levels checked. A simple blood test can tell you if you're low in anything. And if you are, supplementing can help. But don't fall for the trap of thinking that popping a pill is going to solve everything. Hair loss is multifunctional. It's stress, it's hormones, it's nutrition, it's scalp health. You've got to address all of it. Here's something that most guys don't think about: your scalp environment. If your scalp is dry, flaky, inflamed, or clogged with oil and dead skin, your hair isn't going to grow well. It's like trying to plant a seed in concrete. No bueno. Stress makes this worse. When you're stressed, your scalp produces more oil. That oil mixes with the dead skin cells and it clogs your pores. And when your pores are clogged, your hair follicles cannot breathe. And that's why the Scalp Stimulator is so important. It helps exfoliate your scalp, remove buildup, and increase circulation. It's like prepping the soil before you plant. And when you pair it with the Main Growth Elixir, you're giving your scalp everything that it needs to recover. All right, let me set some realistic expectations here. If you start using the kit today, here's what you can expect. Weeks 1 and 2, your scalp is going to feel better, less itchy, and you might even notice less hair in the shower drain. Week 3 to 4, you'll start seeing baby hairs, little fuzzy hairs popping up around your hairline and your crown. That is new growth. Weeks 5 through 8, existing hair starts to feel thicker, stronger, less breakage. Month 3 and beyond, visible improvement in your hair density. This is when other people really start noticing. But here's the key. You've got to stay consistent. This isn't a one and done thing. You've got to use it daily. You've got to massage it in. You've got to give your scalp the attention that it deserves. Look, I get it. Losing your hair as a dad, it sucks. You want to look good for your wife. You want to feel confident when you're out with your kids. You don't want to look older than you are. And when you're stressed about your hair, that creates more stress, which causes more hair loss. It's a vicious cycle. But here's what I want you to remember. You're not alone. Millions of dads are going through this exact same thing. And the fact that you're here watching this video, looking for a solution, that's a win. You're taking action. And that is the first step. I know that there are other options out there. Minoxidil, finasteride, hair transplants. And look, if those work for you, no judgment here. But for me, I didn't want to deal with the side effects. I didn't want to put harsh chemicals on my scalp, and I definitely didn't want to risk the performance issues that come with finasteride. So I went with the natural route, and it worked. The main growth elixir is built on ingredients that have been used for centuries. Bringraj has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for over 5,000 years. Black seed oil has been used in the Middle East for generations. Saw palmetto is a natural DHT blocker. This stuff works. It just takes a little bit of time. So here's the reality. Being a dad comes with attacks. You sacrifice sleep, you sacrifice time, you sacrifice money, and sometimes you sacrifice your hair. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can be a great dad and still take care of yourself. You can be present for your kids and still prioritize your hair. You can be stressed and still support your scalp. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Because when you feel good about yourself, you show up better for your family. When you're confident, you're a better husband, a better father, a better man. And your hair, it's a part of that. What's next? Well, if you're ready to hit reset, go to watchStallionMain.com right now and add the main growth elixir to the cart. Use the code FRESHSTART at checkout. Get your scalp stimulator added for free. This is a February only batch. Once it's gone, it is gone. And we can't make more until the next harvest of our premium ingredients. So don't wait. Your scalp has been through enough. Give it the support that it deserves. Your future self will thank you. Your wife will notice. And your kids, they'll be proud to have a dad who looks and feels his best. The link is in the description below. Go get you some.